Hello and welcome back to the channel. Good day to you. I'm your host for the day. I am Bragi, the son of Magnar, and yes, I am a Viking, and I'm also a skald and a warrior. Now today I am here to tell you another folk tale, and we all love a good folk tale on this channel. And today's folk tale is an old English folk tale and is also a fable. And this fable, this folk tale, is called How the Hedgehog Ran the Devil to Death. And it has the theme of the devil and is the first of a few folk tales with the theme of animals, which are always exciting and interesting folk tales to tell and to watch. Now once there was this hedgehog, and he lived in a wood in the times of the Anglo-Saxons when they ruled England. And one day our hedgehog was walking down an old path when he met a stranger. But this was no ordinary stranger, for this stranger, instead of having shoes on his feet, he had hoofs, like a goat. And our hedgehog, while being a wise animal, well, he knew that this was indeed the devil. And the hedgehog and the devil started talking, and they made a wager to run in a race to see who was fastest. Well, our hedgehog was a bit concerned about this, for he was only small and had little legs, and he feared he would lose this race and lose the wager. But it was the choice of the hedgehog to decide when to run the race and at what time. So our hedgehog, he decided to run the race at night, along a ditch. So the time came when the hedgehog had to run in a race against the devil. But our hedgehog was very cunning. First of all, he got to one end of the ditch, and he rolled himself into a ball, as hedgehogs do. And along the ditch, he got all of his other friends, his other hedgehog mates, to come and join the race to beat the devil. So they too had rolled themselves up into a ball along the ditch, and it came to the time when the race was to begin. And they began, and they started the devil off, and the devil started running, and our hedgehog, who was rolled in a ball, rolled down the ditch and up the ditch. But at the top of the ditch was another hedgehog friend waiting, rolled into a ball, and the second hedgehog rolled down the ditch and back up the ditch. And all the way along the ditch was many hedgehogs, and they kept on repeating this formula until they got to the very end of the ditch. At the end, but they had to run back. And again a hedgehog said, "Nah, we go off again." And again another hedgehog rolled into a ball, rolled himself down the ditch and up the ditch. And another hedgehog rolled himself down the ditch and up the ditch. And all these little hedgehogs kept on repeating this. And they kept on racing down the hill, and the devil, he was trying to keep up. He had big legs, he was fast, but he wasn't fast enough to keep up with these hedgehogs. and he was wondering, well, what's going on here? I should be beating these hedgehogs easily, but as fast as I run, the hedgehogs keep going faster. And the hedgehog was slightly dim. He didn't realise that the hedgehogs were cheating. And he kept on running, and the hedgehogs kept on rolling up and down the ditch, until they came to the very end. And the first hedgehog, the one who made the wager, beat the devil. And the devil, well, he was so tired that he died on the spot. And this was how the hedgehog ran the devil to death. Now, I do hope you like this little folk tale. It is only a short English folk tale, and we all love a good English folk tale on this channel. In fact, we have told many, and we have many more planned to tell. I would very much like to see a version of this told by Egil, for you know that it would be very funny. So, until the next time we meet again, it is goodbye from me. Goodbye. I thank you for watching.